Hi, this is Eric, the voice of Stumblefoot, Graham Walker on Supersonic Pod Comics, and now the Chief Sage of Fun at Sage's Portal. I am super excited to tell you all about Sage's Portal. Our store has been open for just a few months now, and we are really starting to see some growth, and that's thanks to you. Our website is up and running, and it's the best place to find all of our products. Just go to www.sagesportal.com and start shopping our selection of acrylic, resin, metal, and semi-precious gemstone dice. You can also find us on eBay and Etsy. We've just added dice bags to our inventory, and we'll be adding even more accessories in the very near future. And if you live in the US, then Sage's Portal is offering you free shipping on your purchases. Sage's Portal is continually adding new products to our already great selection. If you want to stay up to date on our new releases, or if you just like looking at pictures and videos of dice, then be sure to follow us on our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Thanks again for supporting Sage's Portal. Now, back to playing games with strangers.
Well then, let's go ahead and play the theme song.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Playing games with strangers. You know there's no danger. So come on in, we're all friends. Playing games with strangers.
Pough, you run up and you jam as it starts to take a step forward, you jam your staff between its legs, sort of like sticking a stick between the spikes, the spokes of a bicycle.
Timber!
And this thing falls forward and it goes to brace itself, not realizing that it's holding its sword straight up as it's trying to brace itself with its hands. And it impales its own face with its sword as it's going down. Toki, you jump out of the way. You manage not to take any falling damage, but you do land prone with the wind knocked out of you.
Oof.
And as you turn around to look at this thing that has crashed into the ground, it starts to just kind of dissolve into a black muck that in and of itself begins to disintegrate.
Well, I'm going to scramble away. Callum also scrambles away.
Violence is not always the answer, but for these guys, I will make an exception. So, what is this thing?
Callum?
It is dead. It's not my uncle. I don't know. Maybe it is. Don't know him either. I don't know.
Do we need to know, or do we need to just move and get away? Because clearly whoever sent that is powerful enough to come again.
A good point.
Does that mean our time is up?
Our time is up. We should get to the church, is what we should do before more of these things come stomping through the town. Right? That's a good plan.
Works for Orbach.
Do we still think church is a good idea?
Well, it's better than here.
I'm gonna scratch at my scar a little bit, and I think I'll stay here.
What? Why are you going to stay here? Don't you like this plan? It was Orbog's plan. You like Orbog?
Well, Callum, do you have a better idea of where we could face this guy when he shows up?
Yeah, the better plan would be not to face him. Probably. Personally, that would be my plan.
Well, but then that means he's probably tracking Pough, and then he'll just go to Pough. So he's gonna show up no matter where we are, as long as we're with Pough.
How is he tracking Pough?
Yeah, I mean, I got rid of the
But he still showed up. He still showed up. It's a magical, spiritual thing.
There's that, but
But if we
You know-
kill Pough,
Wait a second.
hear me
Didn't
out.
work for me.
Or
We can resurrect. See, you have friend Callum. He is back. He is back. We can bring you back.
Don't suggest it.
Yeah. See, look. Callum doesn't suggest it. Let's listen to Callum. I'm with Callum.
Well, Callum also doesn't want to meet Zeus or whoever else is with him.
Well, I'm not
I've
with
met
Callum.
Zeus. I'd say it's a good idea not to meet him. Again,
But
personally.
how do we do that with Pough?
What if he's not tracking Pough?
Who's he tracking? The cat.
He keeps showing up to Pough.
There's such a long delay.
I know. We'll set up a porta potty in the church.
Can we all decide right now that's the episode title? He keeps showing up to poo.
He only shows up to Pough.
How about a very mature episode?
We're all adults here.
Right.
Callum.
Every time he showed up, I was also there.
And every time he showed up, Orbog was there. I mean, we've all been around each other, so we can't rule anyone out. I mean, except for Toki.
So,
Toki, I guess.
My point is,
So-
he's gonna come to us no matter where we are.
Yes.
should we perhaps split party?
No.
Yes,
Pough
can
and
we make
Callum
it? Everyone
on
goes a
different-
different direction.
Yes, and we see which one he shows up for.
No, that's an awful idea. We need to stay together.
No, not scatter, but separate Pough and Callum.
I've been asking for that for a while.
We just got Callum back. We don't need to send him off to who knows where.
But it would help us determine who person is
Yes,
tracking.
and then it would help us to. I mean, as one of us.
Do you think it'd be best not to talk on the street?
Yes.
Probably.
Let's go back into the yawning. No.
The yawning portal.
Let's
Can
follow-
we use the portal if we need to?
Follow me.
Should we be right near the portal?
By this time, it is getting pretty dark outside.
Okay.
Just throwing it
I
out
have
there.
a place. Come with me.
I start walking.
Is it a church?
No, it's not a. We're going to my home. Come on. Come on. It will be okay.
I will follow.
Didn't you give your home away?
I gave my land away. I still have my house. It's there.
So I
Well,
Say it's about 100 acres out in that wood.
Yeah, about 100 acres into that wood there. It's
I will follow.
I've been there. Lived there for a while. Was my home. But,
Yep.
you know.
Yep. And
well,
So,
Obog.
so was Christopher, and look what happened to him.
Yeah, look what happened to the two of us as well.
All right, can we go to my home?
Fine. We'll go to his home.
All right. So as you guys are going towards the woods north of town, Pough, I'd like you to make a perception check
Yep.
with advantage.
Thank you.
Always Pough.
I believe it's a 13.
You smell something with your bugbear nose that you haven't smelt in a long time. You smell somebody from the house of Sanders.
no, what? Who could? Who's there? Hold on, I smell something.
It's probably you.
No, it's.
Can I kind of tell where the smell is coming from at all?
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Front,
you're
behind.
It's sort of off to the right a little bit.
Okay.
Forward and off to the right.
I move very carefully. I assume kind of off the road towards where I smell this smell, into the brush or wherever it is.
Okay.
Can I be kind of stealthy about it?
Yeah, if you want to, roll stealth.
Yeah. Why not? That would be 15.
Okay, you feel pretty stealthy.
I am the knight.
So I creep through towards the smell.
Okay.
And I signal back to the party to wait.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. That is a 12 plus investigation, you said?
Mm-hmm.
So that is 11.
You keep rummaging around and you just can't seem to find the source.
I can't find anything. Callum, come here.
I'm going to move up by Pough.
I think there's somebody from the House of Sanders in these woods. Now, it could be someone we know, or it could be someone like Christopher.
I thought he was dead.
Yes, but remember, his body is gone, missing.
Huh. Right.
You wanna just look around real quick with me?
Mama, I'd have to look for some tracks. Some bugbear tracking.
Make an investigation
Oh boy.
check.
Investigation?
That's what I said too.
Investigation, not survival, for my favorite enemy.
Are bugbears your favorite enemy? Oh, they are.
Yep, bugbears, minotaurs, and undead. So I really like my friends and myself.
I will go with that then. I'll allow that if it's your if he's your favorite.
Shoot, I've done it again. I've lost a dice. Hang on, I'll be back.
It's all fun and games until someone loses a die.
Callum's favorite enemy is taken very literal. Like, this is his favorite enemy. Like, he thinks they're so cool. Let's see. 15 plus 6. 21. 21!
Nice. You see claw marks going up the tree that Pooh's been sniffing around.
I'm going to glance up the tree carefully.
Sure enough, you see a bugbear up at the bough staring down at the bugbear camp.
Do I recognize it?
For a 21, yes, I'll give it to you. It's a bugbear by the name of Caius.
Oh, I thought you were just going to say, it's a bugbear. And I went, oh, great.
Do you see
I'm
anything?
assuming
Callum?
Caius was part of the pack, as it were.
What's that?
Does Caius look alive?
Yeah, he looks alive, but you can tell by what you see that he's seen better days.
That's
like
fine.
lots of
So have I. Who hasn't?
lots of missing patches of fur and scars.
How far up the tree?
He's at the bow. He's up top.
How tall is the tree?
I'd say about 20 feet.
Okay, I'm just gonna... Caius.
Who?
I'll nod up the tree.
He looks down. Pooh, you notice the tree starts to shimmy after he says Caius.
Just a happy little shake.
It's a happy little tree.
And he gets to the base of the tree, and a bugbear is at the base of this tree now. And Pough, you know Caius.
I do know Caius.
He was the one that came and told you about the challenge of the.
Yeah. At
I talked to Caius.
The tribe.
Right? Didn't I? Am I crazy?
I don't think you did.
Wasn't I sent by Caius?
No, you were sent by the colonel. The colonel of Sanders.
I feel like I had that name somewhere in my bag of story. I don't know.
I'm going.
It was a long time. That was many sessions ago.
I'm gonna approach Callum and Pough.
Caius looks at the two of you and talks to you guys in Goblin, which is the tribal language. And he says, "Good. The two of you have survived the purging then. It would appear that our enemies, the tribe of Bulgar, has invaded our camp in the disarray that Christopher has caused and have taken our homeland, being the opportunists that they are. My proposal is to wait till they sleep, and then the three of us can go in and slaughter them while they're sleeping and take our land back."
Where you been? Just, before we go pillaging and all.
I have been with the remaining survivors of the House of Sanders, much farther north.
What now? The who, where?
There's others.
There's more of us?
There are few, but there are still some of us. And as you're looking at Caius, you also notice, like, he's missing an eye and one of his ears. Like, he's
Caius,
he's not the bugbear you used to know him as.
Caius, you
Buddy
look,
that I used to know.
you look worse for wear. I'm sorry I hadn't found you sooner.
Well, not all of us can just go run and hide during the purging. Some of us had to stay and defend our homeland.
Caius, that's not what I did, but I understand.
That's fine. You can reclaim your honor now. Help me take back our tribal lands.
Well, about that, you're not going to like what I'm going to say next, most likely.
Did you tell him you gave your lands away yet?
You're not there. You're not there.
He can be.
We're all in the same area.
Yeah.
Okay, are you literally going to shout that over the?
Yeah.
Walk up and say
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like an Arbog thing to do.
What does he care?
Caius looks at you, Pough, and again in Goblin, you did what?
Well, you see, when we needed help to save what land was left from Christopher, we needed to come together as more than just tribes, but as a species. The Bulgar tribe was willing to help save all of this.
I gesture around
And I had no clue that there were more of us around, which I'm glad to hear, but...
How much time did you spend searching for the rest of the tribe?
How much time? I spent... I've inquired, I've asked around, I've missed a lot of things, I will tell you that.
How much time did you spend searching?
How much time did you spend looking for Pough?
Obog, you speak Goblin?
Yeah, they're speaking in Goblin, homie. Unless you speak in Goblin, you have no idea what this
I'm
conversation
not sure
is.
I don't. I'm a big fan of goblins.
you are. You read a book about him.
Didn't I learn their language from the book?
No, that's not the way that works.
How much time would have been sufficient?
I have spent a lot of time searching in many different ways, my friend.
For your tribe.
For my tribe.
You
How
went
much time would have been sufficient?
We weren't exactly hidden.
You weren't exactly hidden. I looked...
Well, you weren't exactly helping either, were you?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't have time to go running around looking for all the cowards that run off and hide in a time of war.
I didn't run off. If you're asking for someone who didn't have time, I didn't have time. That time was taken from me, and I am doing the best that I can with the time that I have been given.
By giving our birthright land to our enemies, our declared enemies.
Our people. There's more than just tribes that make us who we are. We are bugbears.
We are more than bugbears, Pough. We are Sanders.
We are Sanders, and Sanders should be more than just caring about ourselves. We have very few people left. Why can't we bring other people into our family? I have found others. Callan was.
He
part
reaches
of our
out and
family.
slaps you at the mention of bringing in other
People.
I would
Yeah.
like to stab him.
You'd
I
like
was
to
gonna
what?
say, I'm pulling my axe out too.
Instant.
Stop.
Make an
I'm
attack
feeling
roll.
upset at the moment, alright?
Make an attack roll. I didn't see this happening, but
Me neither. That's a 16 to hit.
that hits. Roll
I-
damage.
Any way I can stop her from attacking him from attacking? Or try to
I
get
don't
in the
believe
way?
so.
Okay.
That's 8 points of damage, and I'm just, as soon as he slaps, I'm gonna slide my sword up his side.
You watch as Caius buckles over as the sword impales him in his guts.
Callum, what did you
And-
do that for?
He looks up at you, Pough, and he goes, I see that you have decided to abandon your tribe for these things.
I have not abandoned my tribe.
It appears that your decision has been made, Pough.
I've expanded my tribe.
I'll report to the colonel and let him know.
Let him
And
know.
he hobbles off into the woods.
Yeah, Orbog was gonna attack him.
No,
It's-
I make it.
No,
Spit on the ground after he walks away.
Caius, what?
What was
Yes.
that all about?
He was upset that I gave the land to the Bulgar tribe. He says that there's more Sanders out there.
We should have killed him. No one would have been the wiser.
Orbog, what would killing him do? He's,
He'd
he's
be a lot quieter.
Well, it didn't work for me.
Callum, why did you
You can try
stab him?
again.
He was like family.
Yeah, well,
Wasn't
family's
acting
not
like
done a lot
family.
for me lately. What
that
he said.
seems normal for family to me.
Do you think that his ideas are helpful to anyone?
No, but just because he has bad ideas doesn't mean you should kill him.
Well, clearly I
if
didn't,
that-
since you let him walk away.
Yes. Well, at least you didn't totally kill him. That's. I understand, Callum. I sometimes am rash with my anger as well. Thank you for caring, Callum. Thank you for caring.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna go keep walking towards the
Yes, we should
The settlement
should-
or his house?
be on my way.
settlement. His house
Yes,
is in
be
the
on my
settlement,
way.
right?
Yeah,
it is.
his house is in the...
And the Bulgar land?
Because also, Pough, I don't know if you remember, but you were made an honorary member of the Bulgar tribe.
Yeah. I do remember that. All right, so we go into the camp.
All right, you go into the camp. And as you're walking through, I mean, usually this time of day, there aren't that many people out and about. But tonight, there's a few chatty older female bugbears that are out, just kind of muttering in kind of excited whispers to each other.
Darva, good to see you and Janet. What's going on? Look.
What do you mean? What's going on?
Oh, you look like you're chatting. There's excitement in the air.
There is a house appeared several miles off to the west of the encampment.
It just appeared? Like poof?
Well, no, I think it walked here on its legs.
Oh, what, like chicken feet?
Wait, are we talking house or are we talking Baba Yaga?
Yes, both.
Both.
I love them both.
I thought we were talking about the flying house thing.
It just moved there? Like it has... just like out of nowhere?
It has chicken legs.
Baba Yaga.
Chicken legs, like with a little breading on it and some...
No, like they're still on the bird, except they're on the house.
There's chicken legs on the... Wilder, have you ever heard of a house with chicken legs?
His
Just
actions
walking-
have come to roost.
No, is that a bugbear thing?
No, I don't think so. This is, well, rest assured, madam, we will check it out. Do you know where the king is?
I would imagine he is in his house.
Right. Okay. Thank you, Darva. And I tip my non-existent hat to you.
I was about to say, you don't got a hat no more, homie.
Yeah.
So they don't give us like paper crowns when we come in?
So
No, it's not bugbear.
There's a house that's appeared with chicken legs just down the way.
like it has chicken legs in it, like you could eat the chicken legs?
That's what I asked. But no, on the outside, evidently. Like this.
And I make walking motions with my hands.
That's very disturbing.
Yeah, well, I should say so, but...
Orbog, you ever heard of a house with chicken legs?
No, and I don't particularly want to check it out when it's getting dark.
Yeah, I thought we came here to lay low.
Yes, we will have to... I mean, I'm really curious, though.
Don't you think maybe you should tell them about the fact that there are senders?
I'm getting to that, yes. The king is in his tent. His home. So...
His castle.
My house is right there. If you guys want to rest up there, I've got to go speak to the king real quick and tell him about the Sanders.
Mr. Hindapoo's house.
All right.
Ooh, in the booze.
So it wouldn't be
Can I-
quicker to
can
tell
I
the old
follow
women
Pough?
because it seems like they would spread the news very quickly.
I would like to follow Pough
Okay.
and go see King.
Okay.
Anyone else coming with me?
Nope, I'm headed to Pooh's.
Orbog?
So where's he? He's going to the king's?
Yeah. hmm
Yeah.
Well, I don't speak Goblin, right? Are they everybody just keeps speaking Goblin?
Generally, yeah.
Do they have a book? Do I have like a common to
Goblin to common English.
Have you picked one up at the store?
Do I have the app? I guess I'm
Duolingo?
going to Pooh's house.
Okay. So I go towards the king's place.
Okay.
Oh, king!
You hear just a voice come from inside. Pough, just come in.
Oh.
Like a normal bugbear.
Well, I'm not a normal bugbear, am I?
No, you're not.
Thank you, King.
And I enter.
I brought a cat. This is Toki.
Hello. How are you?
Pough, do you have to be so racist? This is not a cat, it's a tabaxi.
She prefers cat.
Did he say that in common?
Yeah, they're talking in common right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I will go by either, but I do appreciate the distinction, Your Honor.
Well, try to be a bit more inclusive in our tribe than apparently the Sanders were.
I am very inclusive, I'll have you know. I'm sorry for offending you, Tabaxi.
It is okay.
So, anyway, this is my friend, and she is a sneaky person, as you could tell by her sneak. But enough of that. I saw one of the House of Sanders just outside the
The what
woods.
now?
I saw one of my old tribe, the House of Sanders, a bugbear. Outside, he was in a tree.
And what did you do about it?
Well, I talked to him for a little bit. He said that he wanted to take back the Sanders land. And I said,
Oh, really?
I said, I gave it to them. We should all come together as one. We are bugbears, not individual tribes. And then my friend stabbed him and he ran off.
Well, it's very good for you to come to us and tell us about that, Pough. Did he happen to mention where the rest of the Sanders were located?
Yes, up far north, I believe he said.
That is good to know.
He did say far north, right? That's what I have.
He said further north, yep.
Yeah, further north. And
he also mentioned that the Colonel is still alive.
Oh, is he?
He said he must tell the Colonel. Now, as you know, that does happen to be a term in our tribe, so he may be a new Colonel, but I think it is the same.
Well, thank you very much, Pough. We will definitely handle this situation.
And when you say handle, okay.
You don't have to worry about that. You are our ambassador, so you don't need to worry about things like that.
Well, when it comes time to...
Plus, we would hate for you to be in a situation where you might have mixed agendas or feelings. We would hate to make things complicated for you, so we'll just take care of it. Don't worry about it.
But, King, may I say that if there is ambassading to do, I am the ambassadist. I'm an excellent ambassador. I'm an I bass really well. I sing bass. I don't know.
Right.
No.
Well, when your services are needed, you will be called upon, Pough.
Don't do anything too rash, is what I'm saying. Remember, we
won't do it. We won't do anything beyond what the situation calls for. Don't worry about it.
You're being very vague here, if I may say so, King. These are my people, but...
Really? Because to my understand, we were your people.
What I mean to say is, they are the ones that I was brought up amongst, but we are all still bugbears, and there are very few of us left. It doesn't become us to be choosy about tribe. So, I will leave it at that, King. Just
All right. Well then, good
wise.
evening, Pough.
Good evening. And
It was a pleasure.
Can I, as I leave, I'll steal one look back.
you're not planning on killing them, are you?
Again, Pough. When we need your services, you will be called upon.
Can I roll an insight check on him? Kind of see if he's... I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 19 plus 3, so 22.
You feel that he is being intentionally vague with you and not giving you entirely what he's thinking.
King. Remember, we are all bugbears, and
Pough, you have been dismissed.
good night.
Good night.
I leave.
Well, I don't know what to think about that. Toki?
I think he is going to kill your bugbears.
Well, you would say that, wouldn't you?
He is sus.
I think you would probably be a very good judge of character on something like this. You seem very perceptive.
I am sneaky for a reason. Also, I have made people angry often.
Let's see what. Let's talk to the others.
And with that, we're going to rewind a few minutes and go to the others and find out what's happening on the way and when you get to Pough's house.
Colin walks ahead in silence.
Over the river and through the...
So, Olbog, did you happen to learn any goblin in that book you had a while back?
No. I wish.
It's pretty easy language, if you ask me.
Well, I mean, when you're around it all the time, sure, but... Says the guy who, oddly enough, speaks a dragon language. But anyway. So, what's going on, Callum? You understood things, right?
Yeah. Very few things in the last few days I've understood, but that was one of them.
Did you know the bugbear?
Yeah, he was one of the Sanders, one of the original ones.
I thought Pough was the only one left.
Yeah, that was pretty surprising to see him. Looks rough. Apparently there are others that are also still alive. And then they blamed Pough for not looking, and then Pough said he looked, and then Pough was busy, and then they didn't care, and then he slapped Pough when I stabbed him. That was about the gist of it. Oh, and they wanted to kill all of the Bulgars, so...
So, what's your take on this? Are you getting involved? Are you sitting it out? You're just going to watch what happens?
I care less.
Okay. Alright. Your turn, Orbog.
Oh, I think... As much as I would have liked to kill that guy, I think the less killing we do, the better, because I think we'll just be giving more and more of an army to Zeos.
That's an idea.
No offense, Callum.
Yeah, none taken.
But that does beg the question. How does... Callum, do you know... How are you, like, resisting Zeos? Like, how can you not be under Zeos' control when it seems like all the other undead people are?
I don't know.
Is it because of your daddy?
You don't have to whisper. I know about that, Obog.
Yeah, I told him.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I can tell you that if it's not, then I have no idea what I'm doing, because resisting him's not really something I'm great at.
I just think that's the only thing that makes sense.
Well, then I can't say he's done nothing for me anymore, I guess.
And on that note, this is where Pough and Toki walk into the house.
So, Pough, did you
Hello.
find any?
Did you find the honey? It's up in that. If you needed
no.
something.
We were actually more concerned about everything else going on. Did your conversation with the king go very well?
Yes. No. Yes.
It,
and no.
Toki.
it was interesting.
Good, interesting, or bad?
It depends on your point of view.
Based on your point of view, good or bad?
My point of view has no fur in the game. But if you are a fan of House of Sanders, maybe not so good. If you are a fan of Bulger, then good.
What if you're
if
not
you're
a fan of either?
Well, then you are like me and kind of in the middle.
As I was saying, I hope that we can be more than just houses and can be one family. But we're here, and the king will do what the king will do, and I will do what I have to do.
Which is what?
Well, right now it's make sure that we don't die from Zeus. Make sure the rest of the world doesn't die from Zeus. And make sure no one who has to dies from Zeus. So, that's that.
So, who's priority here? You said us. Who's everyone else? Like, literally everyone else? Or...
Well, I mean, like,
the
people around us. Yes, you priority. Everyone here. I don't want anyone who doesn't have to die. I don't know what to do. But I do think that we need to check out that chicken house at some point. Because that sounds creepy. I should have asked the king about that.
I was wondering when you were going to bring up chicken legs.
I was distraught. He was being a bit of a jerk. But that's him for you. He's a nice enough guy. Bit of a jerk. Maybe
We all have our moments.
maybe we should go back and talk to him again.
Maybe
That
we should
might
go
be
to
a bad
sleep
idea.
and then wake up and go check out the chicken house.
Will the chicken house still be there? Ooh, have we healed up? Is Wilder still beeping like a Zelda character?
Yeah, still beeping.
Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
I'll reach over and cast Cure Wounds on you.
Thanks.
For some amount, but it don't matter, I'll tell you.
Callum,
Huh?
can I please have you roll a nature check for me, please?
Well, she knows she has to go to the bathroom.
Well, that's a good old 8.
Never mind.
Well, she should get bonus because she has to go to the bathroom, though.
She's distracted because she has to use the bathroom.
Take 15 points of healing there.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, Wilder. And then I'm just gonna go, like, sit in a corner. Just go. Put my
Is that what they're calling it nowadays? Pough, I'd like you also to make a nature check, please.
I will do all the nature checking.
Charmin.
That's better. That's 6 plus 9, so that's a
50.
No, what? 15?
15.
15, yeah.
All right. You remember tales back when you were a young cub about a mystical house that would walk around on the legs of a chicken, and inside it there was a black-skinned, horned old woman who had unimaginable power and would do things for people.
Now that I'm sitting down and thinking, Obog, on that shelf over there, there should be a couple of books.
Like I can reach that shelf.
It's a pretty, it's a smallish shelf. That one there. Right,
Okay.
bring it over here.
What?
This.
And I open up the book.
These are stories that I was read as a child, and
I flip through and find.
yes, there's this house where a lady of great power lives. It only appears every so now and again, but I always thought it was just a story. But the chicken leg house, it's right here.
So that's the chick?
How far away did they say it was?
Just right outside of the camp.
They said a couple miles west of the camp.
Yeah, just
Was it
outside of
still
the
walking?
camp. Well, it didn't sound like it. They said it just appeared.
So,
I think this could be a great enough power if it's true to maybe do something about Zeus.
generally speaking, when people have that much power, they don't give it away for free.
And they don't generally use it for good.
But if it's there, maybe it's something we could at least use against him, or ask, or I'm willing to bargain.
And creepy old ladies like cats, so...
Yeah.
I am not sure how I take that.
She's actually a tabaxi, Obog. I learned this.
sorry.
Yes. So, be a little more sensitive.
I forgot how
we-
inclusive you were.
Very inclusive, as it happens. I'm just going to, just go take a walk in the woods as it is, and
In the dark.
welcome. Yes.
Can I open up the door to go outside?
You're asking my permission to open the door?
I'm opening up the door to go outside.
Only I do that around these parts.
Does he notice the red dot on his forehead?
Do I notice a familiar
when,
face as I leave?
When is Zeus supposed to be coming back?
Any second now.
So it's the best time to go wander the woods alone.
What are we gonna sit around here and twiddle our thumbs, or are we gonna
Wasn't
do something?
that the plan?
I thought we were gonna rest up so we'd be ready.
I would appreciate that. I mean, if you want to go take a hike, Pough, you can, but I'm beat. Callum's helped a little bit, but I'm done for the night.
You're welcome. You're welcome to stay here. Like I said, there's food.
Do you have anything other than honey?
There's tree bark. I believe there's
be all right.
some biscuits. I have some old biscuits in a little jar over there.
Never mind. I'll go to sleep. I'll just curl up here in the corner.
Right, but I do think we need to, do something. I know I said we
Like
could
go
come
for a
here
walk in the middle of the night.
to talk. Yes, that, Obog. That's it.
to go talk to people with extreme amounts of power that may or may not want to help.
But may want to help, you see? May want to
Or
help.
bugbears on
conditions.
both sides that want to kill you.
Yes,
Perhaps sleep is best option.
sleep is... I've had sleep. I welcome you to sleep. I'm going to go check this place out. If
Do
any
you
of
have death wish, friend?
I have done my job as
You-
both an away from the table DM and an at the table player to not split this party. But go on, Pough. I'm going to bed.
I have done my job as a player to truck on through and make stuff happen.
Imagine how much quicker our rest would be if we just took it and then got on to the next point.
Right.
I am resting.
Well, flip to flop.
Flip to flop.
Well, now I'm gonna roll for it. A newfound sense of devotion to this dummy.
I can always count on Pough to
has
be
no
the
sense
agent of chaos.
devotion. Toki is going to
Who wants
bed.
to sit around and listen to people sleep all the time. Let's do this.
It's been more than 15
Indeed.
minutes than I...
What's happening, kids?
I'm going out. I'm walking out the door.
All right.
I'm going to look at Orbog.
Sorry.
Is Pough going alone, everybody?
I'm going to look
Kind
at
of
Callum.
silently. We're gonna lock eyes and just have a moment.
Oh, quit looking at each other. Make up your mind.
I feel like he's gonna need someone. Or both of us.
I feel like we have to follow him, otherwise he's going to get killed and then he's going to come back and fight us.
And then there'll be a new PC that we won't know, and we don't know how to bring into the story, so...
I know, I hate PCs.
Can you
Yeah.
guys just take your conversation outside if you're going to go outside?
Yeah, go to bed. I follow.
Are you following too,
I
Orbog?
hate this. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm following.
You make it a few hundred feet outside, Pough, and then you hear steps
die.
coming up behind you, and you turn around and you see Callum and Orbog.
Hello, idiot.
Hello, you, Orbog, Callum. Well, I know. I'm sorry for being restless. We don't have much time. I hate to waste it sleeping. Let's do this.
You guys spend probably about an hour traveling deep into the western side of the woods. Very thick trees, very dark outside. And you come across the silhouette of a house that seems to have legs. There is a single candle in the window.
I'm going to use primeval awareness.
What does that do?
It allows me to sense whether the following types of creatures are present within 1 mile of me, which are aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fays, fiends, and the undead.
You're picking up major fiend coming from inside the house.
I don't think we should be here.
Wouldn't it be nice if we had our friend, the paladin, with us? Perhaps he's the chicken woman.
But that would require you to stop and wait.
I don't wait.
I know, you're not a monk.
I am a monk, actually. But
I don't think we should be here.
why not?
Because whatever's in that house isn't good, most likely.
And as you say that, the door opens in with a loud.
No. I'm backing up.
Well, it looks like someone's home.
Someone's come to see Jadis.
Oh, see, look.
It's the White Witch.
Yes, ma'am. Few.
Come in, Bugbear. Come in.
Don't do
Come
it.
talk to Jadis, yes?
I'm going to come talk to Jadis, yes.
Pough, how do you feel about fiends? Just in general. Things from, fiendish planes, 9 hells and all that.
What can Jadis do, Bugbear? You come in. We'll talk.
She wants to do something. I like doing things.
How about you, Callum?
Oh, she knows you, Callum.
Would you like to live again?
See this?
No, I think I'm good. I'm
Yes.
adjusting quite nicely.
I can make you live.
She'd like to make you live. She'd like to make you live.
No. It's actually not that bad.
You've been complaining about it for... Come on, let's do this.
Callum's getting used to it. He's walking it off. He's a trooper.
Maybe your father? Yes.
I think he's alive, so he's probably fine.
Would you like him not to be?
No, we'll figure it out. Family squabbles, good stuff. I don't think we should be here, personally. This feels...
Come in, Bugbear. Come to Jadis.
What do you think will happen if I cut his Achilles tendon and he just can't walk anymore?
My friend has reservations. What was your name again? Jadis?
Yes, we have reservations at your house. We should go back.
You want to stop the Bugbear War that you started?
I want to stop a lot of things.
I can stop it.
What's the price?
Yes, what's the price?
Come in, Pough. We shall discuss it.
What if we talk out here? Just
But
in the open.
what would Pough do? What would Pough do?
Yes,
Think,
what would
think.
Pough do?
Are you
think,
not powerful
think.
enough to come outside?
Yes, taunt her. I think that'll end very, very good for us all.
All right. Well, I'm just going to just nip in real quick. If I'm not back in a few seconds, you know where I'm at. I'm just inside. So
I walk.
Yeah, as soon as you step through the door, you're probably on the 9th level of hell.
Callum,
Can
I know. Thank you for your concern about me. I know that I'm not always the best at making these sort of decisions, but if there's a chance that I can do something to stop this bad Zeus from doing what he's going to do, then I would like to check it out. And if I am injured or die, then, well...
We'll write you a nice eulogy.
Then maybe the rest of you are better off. So...
Can you do anything about Zeus? I'm saying that to her.
You don't get a response. The door's just sitting open.
I walk inside the door.
As you walk inside the door, you already
I was
said
going
it.
to walk with him, but...
Right, but as he walks in,
Just when he's like, I'm gonna go in, I'm casting a spell on him. I'm not...
what are you casting?
Protection from evil and good.
Okay.
So it gives him protection against said fiend and other types of creatures. So they will have disadvantage on attack rolls against him. He also cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them during the spell.
That's fine.
So just in case anything happens in there, I don't know. But bye, good luck, see you later, I've done my part.
Okay, Orbog, are you you're following? Pough?
Yeah, no, because I didn't want to split the party, and I figured Callum could go back and tell the others if something happened to us.
Okay, let's do it. We walk through the door.
All right. The two of you walk through the door into a room that has a single round table in it and a small oil lantern in the middle of the table, giving off the faintest of glows. And you hear a voice coming from the top center. I'm sorry, not top center, derp. The middle part of the ceiling furthest away from you. And it says,
Oh, I only deal with one at a time. Whoever has the inquiry may enter, the other needs to leave.
Well, I have an inquiry for you.
Then the half-orc needs to leave.
This is my, +1?
No.
Orbog.
Fine. Fine, I'm going.
But thank you for coming with me on this journey, Orbog.
Yes, it was nice knowing you.
You are a friend. You are all friends. All right.
We will remember you.
And I will remember you too.
all right. And
Yeah, I'm walking.
as Orbog turns around, the door closes behind him without anybody touching it.
Is he dead already?
And Pough, as you look up towards where the voice was, you see long, gangly limbs start to untwine from the shadows as this, in the loosest of terms, woman. With these gangly limbs, she slowly skitters down the wall and walks with her hands and feet on the floor and her chest facing upwards. And her head is twisted around so it's towards you as she spider walks towards you and she curls up on a chair or on this table and kind of wraps around it, consuming it with her body, and she goes,
So tell me, bugbear, what would you have Jadis do?
Well, are you comfortable there? It doesn't look extremely comfy. If I do say so myself.
I look into you and you have great concern.
I have a lot of concerns. We have a problem. There is this man who is trying to do.
But this is not at the forefront of your heart.
It's not?
No.
Well,
And a voice comes from outside.
No.
I'm also. There's my tribe, and there's my friend Aileen, who I don't know where she is, and
You seem very distraught.
there's a lot that is going on, but not a lot that I feel like I can do about it.
And what is it that you want from Jadis the most?
I want
Stop.
to.
Think about it. One thing.
I don't want anyone else to die.
Nobody in the world?
Well, yes, that'd be preferable. I mean, I don't want to lose my friends or my people, or I feel like there's this death that's following me around, and I don't want to lose anyone else.
So, I bargain. Who do you want me to save more? Your friends or your tribe?
Why does there have to be a choice?
Because this is how these things work.
So what? I choose one, and then that's it. What am I bargaining for? I mean,
Protection.
protection. Well, what do I choose? I'm a tribe, all my friends.
Your tribe, then. I can save your tribe.
What are you saving my tribe from?
Why? Themselves. The imminent war between them.
And what would you be saving my friends from?
You said you are worried that they would die
Yes?
in pursuit of this man.
Yes. Zeus.
It would seem that you have means of being followed, yes?
Means of being followed. You mean like I'm being followed?
By this Zeus. I can smell him on you.
Well, that's no good. I thought I would be. He did.
So what protection do you want? Do you want to protect your friends? Or your tribe?
I want people to be protected from me.
So your friends, then?
My people, yes.
This will come at a great sacrifice. Is it one that you're willing to pay?
You see, this was what I was asking about. What is this sacrifice?
What price are you willing to pay to save your friends?
I'll do anything.
Anything?
Yeah, let me think about it. Yes, I will. If I can save even one person, I would do it. As long as it doesn't hurt anyone else in the process.
Okay. Close your eyes. We shall save your friends.
And just before I close my eyes,
I have one of them closed.
what about this Zeus? I know what we're bargaining for, but we need to stop him somehow. We need direction or power to stop him in his tracks.
I can keep him from finding you and your friends.
Yeah, but we need to find him and take the fight to him.
That I cannot help with.
But you can keep him from finding us.
Yes, indeed.
Well, that's better than nothing.
I close my eyes.
And she passes her hand over your face 3 times. And on the third time she makes this kind of emotion. And if anybody was standing in the room, they would see her pulling a white essence off of your body. She swirls it around and she holds up a purple stone and she wipes the essence onto the stone. And after a second, that essence absorbs into the stone and the stone lights up. And she puts it on her shelf as your body falls limp. And she opens the door. And she pushes your body out and the door closes. And that's where we're going to end it tonight.